You have tuned into the migostation. Prepare your ears.
Anyways, hello, whoever is watching, listening to this. This is migostation.
Woo!
Can we get some claps? Yay! Patchy. We have decided to start a podcast to talk about whatever we want to talk. There is no specific topic on the podcast.
Yeah,
It's just
we have no limits.
Yeah, we were planning on doing a Formula One podcast in the future, and right now we are going to be talking about Frieren. Yippee! Yes, and they have like no correlation at all.
Yeah.
So, well,
We like a lot of things though, so I think it would be sad to limit ourselves.
yeah, I don't want us to limit ourselves.
Also, we'll run out of things to talk about otherwise.
Yeah, that's true. We were planning on doing like an anime podcast. It was supposed to be like the main thing, right? Weeb stuff
Yeah,
overall.
because it was my dream throughout my life to have an anime podcast.
Look at this, we have an anime podcast and plus, and whatever we want to do.
Yes.
So, as I said, we are. What are you laughing about? It's our first podcast. We are awkward.
I'm
We
laughing
never
at
did it.
you.
Yeah, well, I'm very awkward. I never
Yeah.
did this. It's my first time. But this is just.
You
for,
have a lot of experience of listening to podcasts though.
that is true, but the thing is, the podcasts I listen are much more well prepared before. Here we just went, let's do a podcast. We are watching Frieren. The first episode will be Frieren, and we just finished. She finished rewatching with me. This was my first time watching, and we were like, well, we just finished, so we might as well do the first episode now because
We haven't even introduced ourselves yet.
that is a very good point. I am Pigo.
And I am Millie, I guess.
Yeah. Well, my username is Pigo, but my name is Ani. I don't know if we should say names. Whatever, I just said mine.
I don't know. Everyone calls me Millie, even on the internet, so I feel like
Yeah.
it's fair.
Okay. It's a nickname for your name anyways. Pigo has nothing
Yeah.
to do with Ani.
I feel
way.
like people can guess my real name from Millie.
Comment down below if you have a guess on what Millie's
Yeah.
true name it is. And it's obvious because it's not gonna be included and they're on her channel.
Also, the people listening to this probably already know.
Yeah, that's a very good point. So yeah, as we were talking about, we wanted to do a podcast about weeb stuff because we are weebs. We like stuff related to weeb culture at all. So it doesn't need to be necessarily anime. We were talking about doing written games stuff as well because we really like written games as well. But it's just stuff that we are interested on. We like. We will, with more episodes, people who are listening will probably know more about us. I think we are taking too much time. It's 6 minutes since we started, and we didn't even start talking about the main topic of the episode.
Ah, that means we're good at this, right? We can ramble on about nothing.
As I was saying, we just finished watching Frieren.
Literally
Currently-
just now.
Yeah, we literally just finished, and we're like, let's do the podcast. And, well, that was it. We are doing that's very bare bones. And we see how it
Yeah.
goes. We finished Frieren. It's my first time watching. It's your second time watching?
Yes.
Okay. So, the second season is just here. Well, the first episode was released last Friday. And we were like, oh yeah, we can watch season 2 of Frieren. So we decided to watch Frieren, the first season. So we can now watch the second season weekly. This is a complicated question to say. We watched Frieren for like how many days? It's been like
Oh, I
We
can
actually-
check actually.
that's a good thing.
According to this, we watched episode 1 on the 11th of January, so 11 days ago.
Yeah, okay. So we basically did in like 1 week and a half. So I have everything from Frieren very fresh in our minds.
Oh, it's gonna be so weird watching season 2. I have to wait a week between each episode.
That's true. I'm not used to watching weekly stuff. I was planning.
But I'm so glad I have someone to like talk about it with weekly. So.
Yeah, that is true. I guess it's a vibe to watch stuff weekly. It's not as much as like binge watching stuff. I guess binge watching is fun, but so is weekly watching. I think I will just drop my everything I think about Frieren now. I think it's the best anime I watched this year. Because it's fucking January. It's
Frieren, anime of the year 2026. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised because of season 2 that might actually happen. We'll have to see.
Yeah, did you see that already on the first episode? I'm not saying I agree or do not agree. I think we can talk about this later.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, did you see that the first episode of Frieren, season 2 is already top 1 on my anime list? So Frieren season 2 is already the highest rated anime.
It's not on any list, but season 1 is number 1 on any list.
Oh, that's crazy! I have some things to talk about this.
Yeah. Season 2 is number 9 on any list.
Oh, number 9. Wow. Yeah. So in my anime list, season 2 of Frieren is rated 9.31 and is the highest rated highest rated anime of all time. And do you want to guess which one is the second highest rated anime?
Is not Frieren series 1?
It is.
Okay.
It's almost the same rating. It's
Frieren on top.
Yeah, it's almost the same rating.
But what do you think about that though? Because like, in a way, I'm like completely content with Frieren being the number 1.
I was gonna say.
Rated.
So we made a little list about my anime list, between quotes, controversy, because as far as I remember, I might be wrong and I might be spreading misinformation here, but for a long time, this is true. For a long time, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was the top 1 highest anime rated top rated anime of all time. Sorry, I'm kind of stupid.
No, you're not.
It was the top 1 uncontended, especially because every time an anime surpassed it, the Fullmetal fans would like bombard with negative feels on the anime that just surpassed it, and it kept being number 1 for a huge while. When Frieren finished, it was number 1, and I don't know if Fullmetal fans didn't fight against it. I don't know what happened, but I think that's the first time that we can say an anime surpassed it in the top animes, and it was top 1. What I have to say about this, I think it's completely fair to say Frieren is the best anime, top-rated anime of all time. I'm not saying this from my personal perspective. I'm saying like, if people say Frieren is the best anime they watched, I would be like, that's a completely valid like.
It actually makes me quite proud of the anime community that actually like a super high quality show is number 1.
I'm quite surprised on how, because if we go through the list, we do have more recent animes that I don't agree completely with to be on the list. But I think Frieren is a high quality anime of like the recent years, who's like, I completely agree, this is one of the best animes of all time. And I think that's not a discussion at all. I think it is. And we don't need to discuss anything more about it. Because I guess we both agree on this.
We're not even going to talk about the content at all. We're just going to say, it's awesome.
Honestly, if you did not watch Frieren, honestly, I think if you're hearing this and you did not watch Frieren, you are missing out on stuff. And I think it's good we are talking about this before, because we will talk about the content about the anime. And I highly recommend you watch the anime before you listen to this, because it's very good. We are gonna talk about spoilers.
It's one of those anime that's so popular that there's got to be people out there that are like, I'm not watching it because it's popular. Even you should watch it. That person, because you'll enjoy it. You'll smile.
Yeah,
tear up.
Yeah, depends on the person. Anyways, you know. Anyways, it is highly recommended by the both of us to you to watch before you keep watching. You can pause. The podcast is not gonna be deleted or anything. You can come back here after you watch it. It's alright. We're not gonna be sad. Don't worry.
We'll be happy that you decided to watch Frieren because of us.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would be happy if like I recommended Frieren to someone and they said like, I want to watch because you recommended it. I don't think it's gonna happen soon, but whatever. Anyways, we can go from the beginning of the anime. So I guess it's very nice on how, because the main concept of Frieren is about how it's like it's a post anime. Like how it was explained, the big stuff already happened basically. They defeated the Demon King, and what you see in a lot of like magical concepts is like, oh, we have the Demon King and we need to defeat it. No, that was already done. The biggest heroes already appeared, and this is just like after it. It's after story.
It ends. Well, it starts. Sorry, as they're coming home from their journey.
Exactly.
But really, the anime is about Frieren's regrets, I guess, about wanting to learn more about people, particularly him, the hero.
Fuck, I don't know how to explain this properly. It's exactly what it said. It's just after everything, she notices somehow like she had the time of her life and she didn't even notice. She's an elf, and elves lives for long years, so they don't take the time.
We don't know how old Frieren is, but it's like there's sort of hints he's probably around 1,000 years old.
I guess a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit over 1,000 is sort of the vague feeling you get.
And humans there, they don't go over that. They go like as old as we do nowadays, which is like, let's say like 100 years is the max a human would live, kinda. That's the same with forgetting. And when you live 1,000 years, when you have like, I don't remember how much time was the journey. Was it a 10 years journey?
It was a 10-year journey, yeah.
So when you are 10 years journey and you're more than 1,000 years, that's like one. It's like I don't remember the number. It's like you need to do this like 100 times to catch up to your age, basically. It's such a tiny amount of time to your life. They're like,
and to be honest, this is one of like the few things that I find it hard to like believe about the show, because they always sort of make it that to Frieren, you know, time. It's not that time goes by faster. It's just like an amount of time feels like less time for her.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it would really work like that if you really lived that long. 10 years is 10 years to me.
I agree with you. I can sort of, you know, accept that for the sake of the show, I guess. I want you to think about how an elf is used to like see things develop, like between quotes, a high rate thing. Like they see humans dying all the time because like died of old age. I think the best example is this. She saw like Himmel dying and she didn't really feel anything until he was dead. And you need to think on how many years she went through seeing people die of age. She saw people aging and stuff like this, and this became like a common thing to her. It's like, she said like humans die so fast or whatever. Yeah, exactly. For her, humans dying so fast is like something she's used to, and she's like quite. I guess, in a sense, you don't try to be attached to someone who dies fast. because
I think she probably got desensitized.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably got extremely desensitized. Something that is big to us is like kind of a mundane thing for an elf. She probably saw like generations of a family, and this is like normal to her. For humans, we are used to seeing like our grandpa, our parents, and us. Maybe you will have childs, and maybe your child will have childs, and then you will die. You'll not see the child of your child of your child of your child.
I kind of just thought maybe it's like, because in the first episode there's like the meteor shower, Ere meteor shower. She says like, oh, the view wasn't so good this time, but I'll show you in 50 years. And they're like, what? That's like the end. I'll be dying by the time that happens, that kind of thing. But like, I imagine like you befriend like an ant or something. You see something. Oh, I'll show it next week, and I'm like, oh, next week that's like a lot of my life.
Imagine you'll go like, I'm gonna be free. Like, I think my example is like even worse. Like, you become friends with a fly, and you'll be like, I can bring you some stuff next week, and you'll be like, yeah, next week when like I have already like passed 10 times my generation or something like that. I think this is a very fun concept. Going back to how we started. Everything that like we expect from an anime on a fantasy setting is already done. We are seeing the mundane things and how Frieren learns to enjoy this. And who do we meet a little bit later? We meet Fern, which is a human, which has a quick life, and is the perfect match for Frieren, I guess. I want to hear your hot takes about Fern right now.
I just find Fern to be like my least favorite character in the show, probably. Like for a character you're supposed to like.
Don't leave the podcast. Wait! Don't leave.
For a character you're supposed to like, I do find her a bit annoying. I'm sure like she'll get like better throughout the show, but you just think like, Frieren is so based, and then Fern is just like, Frieren, I don't get you. I don't know. Also, I don't like how like cold and emotionless she is all the time. Like Frieren, she's got like sort of the emotionless stuff, but like you get those peaks of like emotion, and it makes you go, oh, she's so sweet or whatever. With Fern, I feel like you don't get that so much.
I guess it's because we didn't see Fern develop. But
no, I
can
mean,
imagine.
By the end, we see her like she gets the clothes cleaning spell. At the beginning of the show, she would have been like, why would you get a spell like that?
Exactly.
What a waste.
I think the best example is on how Frieren in the beginning shows her favorite spell, which is to create a field of flowers. And Fern goes like, why would you do that? That's not useful.
Yeah.
But like, as we are gonna talk more about this, in the end, maybe it's not about being useful. Maybe it's just having something you enjoy. Which is exactly what the show is about.
But I think like it's even more than that. What it's trying to say, it's like when we say useful, we like get very single-minded about it. Like, because like Zedia, the sort of like person in charge of magic in the universe, she just thinks like the only useful part of magic is like how much it can like kill the enemies or whatever.
Exactly.
But like having like an emotional impact, we see that it helps Frieren being able to like, you know, make people feel happy or comforted or that kind of thing with her magic.
It is on how Frieren learned the most powerful spells, and the thing she learned is like to reduce her mana. It's not reduce her mana, but like conceal her mana, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. She learns to conceal her mana, and what does she do? She just picks up flowers, basically. And that's the most powerful mage we have seen. She defeated the Demon King. Well, that's after. But you see, one of the most powerful mages is like just like picking flowers and doing random stuff. Sometimes.
Well, I guess like the most successful, because like she completed the biggest accomplishment.
Is she the most successful? I wouldn't say so.
Because the thing is, Zedia. Oh no, not Zedia. Zenze. Sorry, I'm confusing the names. Zenze is like more powerful, it seems. Also, how old is Zenze? The elves, you never know.
Well, yeah. She's definitely like, I would guess she's like 10 times older than Frieren or something around that.
Do you think so? Oh.
I would say
she looks so young as well.
Well, so do elves, all the elves, because they live so long. They age slower.
Yeah, who was the... not Stein or something. What? The other elf they met. Fuck, I'm forgetting all the names.
It wasn't Clang, I don't remember his name.
It was Klein, wasn't it?
Klein, okay.
I think.
Well, we are guessing it's Klein, it's the elf. Anyways.
Yeah. If
you watched it, you will know who we're talking about.
the only other elf, I think. It's Krafto.
Kraft, yeah. Kraft.
Not Klein.
Sorry. It's Kraft, okay.
Fuck.
But yeah, we don't know how old he is as well. But, well, elves,
No.
whatever.
But like he looks physically older, but who knows what that means to elves? We don't even know the lifespan of an elf.
Yeah. But the thing I wanna say with all this information is, I am so glad we have so many animes, like shonen animes, which are about like getting stronger and defeated the biggest enemy at the time, and then there's a bigger one and a bigger one, and it keeps scaling and scaling and scaling until they finally reach their objective, or like finally being the most strong or something like that. Obviously, this is a very, how to say, it's like, I know not all animes are like this, even the ones like I will gather in this group are not completely like this, but my favorite thing about Frieren is how obviously they are getting stronger. You can see Fern getting stronger, and you get hyped about when they show how powerful they are. But that's not the goal of the anime. The goal of the anime is never to show, oh, Fern is getting stronger and she's gonna defeat a super evil person, or like, oh, now Frieren is really unleashing her power and it's gonna show to everyone she is the most powerful mage. Moments like this do happen, obviously, and they are very fun to watch. But the main goal of the anime is to show appreciation for smaller things. Because what does Frieren loves to do? She just likes to learn new stuff, and that's all. She doesn't want to become more powerful, she just wants to learn.
Yeah. Well, it is funny because like there is like an ultimate goal that they're on, which is to essentially go to heaven and see the dead.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
go to Ender.
there is a ultimate
And we
goal.
don't even know if it's real or just a myth, which is interesting.
According to
It's just like something done out of, well, hopefully, like if it works, it would be nice.
Yeah.
But like everything they go through is just on this like mission to do that.
The real heaven was the friends we made along the way. You don't get it. I really hope there's something there, and it's not like a bait to like, oh, you relive with regrets, so enjoy your time.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see it going either way and both being nice. I don't know. I can see like I could see it doing a sort of like Haruhi arc ending where it's sort of like
No.
No.
No Haruhi yet. Fuck. This is the Haruhi mention of the episode.
I'm sorry. It's my favorite anime. So what can I say? But I like because the Haruhi arc ends with like, oh, it's kind of an anti-climax, but that's kind of what's beautiful about it. I can see Frieren doing that.
And I don't hate when there's like the end goal is like the friends we made along the way. I think when it's done nicely, it's good. When it's shitty and it's just like, oh, it was a friends we made along the way. Honestly,
the thing is, it kind of is like that because like she wants to learn more about Himmel, right? Because Himmel's like the person who fascinates Frieren the most in her life, and she's very curious about him. But she's sort of reliving the journey she had with Himmel going to the north, and she's remembering the things he said, that kind of thing, as they go on the adventure. I wouldn't be surprised if they could pull off a sort of thing where she feels satisfied by the end, because she sort of started to understand the way he thinks more.
I was going to say something along those lines because you said the between quotes main goal is to reach heaven, but that doesn't like exclude like the fact she wants to appreciate the journey. And she's trying to like obviously teach Fern and Stark. I think they are enjoying their time there, but like we can see through the flashbacks through the anime that we need to go to defeat the Demon King. Do we really need to do this? It's much more about, do you want to have like a boring adventure which the end goal would be the same, or do you want to have a fun time with our beloved company, people on the party, and then defeat the Demon King? I would much prefer have the like time of my life and then defeat the Demon King than to do like we need to suffer to create character or some shit like this.
Yeah, and I think as well, because like Himel knew that Frieren often like doesn't enjoy things on their own, but sort of enjoys seeing other people enjoy things. So I think in a way, having Fern there is making her understand more like the way Himel thinks, because she can sort of pass on his lessons. Like Fern is sort of the new Frieren on this journey.
I was gonna say exactly the same thing, because the way we are seeing is like Frieren was an emotionless people who didn't care about enjoying the adventure, and Himel was there to teach Frieren that the point is to enjoy the journey. Obviously do the end goal, but enjoying the whole journey is gonna be the biggest part of it. And now we see Fern, who like can't take her time. She's like anxious about some stuff. She wonders why Frieren is taking too much time. Obviously there is some concern. Fern doesn't live as long as Frieren, but she is slowly understanding, as we can see on the last episode. She learns a between quote useless spell, which is to clean clothes, and she was happy about it. And that's all magic is about, is enjoying it, loving it. It doesn't matter. She could have learned. She's like one of the most as it was shown in the last episode, she's a first class mage now, so it means she's one of the most strongest mages of all time. However, she could have learned like a super powerful spell that like destroy people and shit like this. But she preferred to learn and enjoy cleaning the clothes.
Yeah. If there's anything that I would really like to see happen in the future, is like some kind of government reform, because the world is kind of screwed up with Zenza in charge. Because they sort of mentioned in the show, you know, she sort of enjoys the power of magic and the exclusivity of it. She doesn't want to share it with other people, and she wants to. They even said like she would never have been able to kill the Demon King, because she loves sort of the chaos it brings.
Yeah, exactly.
that she can fight back on. So I think she's an irresponsible person to be in charge of magic.
So I think that's perfect time to us to switch topic on what are our expectations for season 2 of Frieren. I have some things I want to talk about. Do you have
obviously they're going to keep heading north.
Oh no, I don't think they will stop heading north. But as you said, I want to see a big threat. I know that's not what the anime is about, but I want to see a big threat.
Do you think that's what Zenza is going to become?
A big threat? I don't think she's going to become a big threat. Do you
think it's going to end up being that, you know, they need to stop Zenza? She's not like evil. She's just irresponsible, I guess.
Yeah. It's what Frieren says. She's like a child. She just wants to see the chaos, and that's all she wants. She doesn't care if like Demon King is destroying shit. She's not gonna stop the Demon King. She's gonna probably just be like, well, I hope something happens. But she's not gonna be the one that will like bring the Demon King back or something like this, just to see the chaos happen.
Yeah, like she doesn't want peace, I guess is the thing.
Yeah.
But she was disappointed in Flammir because she didn't want her to basically make magic something that anyone can use. She wanted it to be exclusive.
was there a student of Zenzi that she wasn't disappointed on? I think that's a big question.
That's true.
She's gonna have Ubo later as student. It's gonna be crazy. That's the crazy conspiracy theory we have for the future. What I really want to see in the second season is Stark finally shining.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, because he gets so sidelined in the second half of the series.
Yeah. I guess, obviously, I know the anime isn't completely about him, but we have three main characters, and out of the three, Stark is definitely the one that always get overshadowed. It's like always Frieren doing some crazy shit. It's always Fern doing some crazy shit. Stark is just like there to like be punched by Fern when he'd say something wrong.
I don't know if Stark has had some pretty nice moments.
He had one moment. It was defeating the dragon when he first appeared, and that was all.
He defeated the demon girl as well, right?
Oh, okay. That's a good point. Like, compare how much it was defeating the three demons of Aura. Aura farming. Defeating the three demons. It was kind of like a group work. And I think that was very nice, obviously.
Yeah,
but we could see...
They also went into their own battles.
Yeah, yes. But like, as you can see, Stark gets completely overshadowed later on like Fern doing stuff, Frieren doing stuff. It doesn't feel like Stark is learning much, I guess, because like Fern can learn magic and Frieren can teach her magic. Now what
it's
can...
funny. You know, Stark has gone on his own adventures. Like, there was that time they stopped in that village and the old warrior that Frieren knew, she was like, oh, go train with him. And then there was also the time when Virbel was like, oh, come with me and slay some stuff. So he does have his own adventures, but we just don't see them. It's like...
Yeah, but that's what I want to see. I want to see him having his adventures. Because we see much about...
He is a great character. I do like
him.
He underestimates himself.
Yeah. I want to see a development of his character in the next season. Honestly, I think that's what I want the most for season 2 now. I don't want to see like them heading... Sorry, I don't want to see them reaching heaven now. I want to see cool stories about what they do. And I want to see talked about
it. It feels like they're a long way from reaching and...
Yeah, it's 10 years, right? I guess they're gonna have 7 seasons before they reach heaven. And then they're gonna release the spin-off.
Well, I hate to say this, but do you know about the fact that the manga is on like hiatus?
Oh, I guess that's alright.
This is why season 2 is going to be so short, because they don't have a huge amount of chapters to catch up on.
Wait. Oh, I am sorry, everyone. I absolutely did not know about this. So like the anime is catching up to the manga.
Yeah. Well, there is apparently there's another arc after where the anime is supposedly gonna end. I don't know what these arcs are that they're called, because I have not read the manga. But
makes sense.
So apparently it's sort of like there's not much content, so they don't want to go too fast in covering it.
Yeah. No,
I don't know the status. I don't know how long it's been on hiatus for or whatever. I hope they get back to it.
Oh,
because I really want the story to finish.
I heard hiatus, not hiatus. I am stupid. Sorry.
Hiatus.
It's like hiatus, like people who really like are devouring the manga at the end. I think it's more than clear. I didn't read the manga. I think you did not, right?
No.
Yeah. So
I don't want to. The anime is like so well done. Like,
nah,
I would feel ashamed to read the manga.
I think even when we finish season 2, when season 2 is like fully released, I won't want to keep reading the manga to know what's gonna happen. I think I should take my time, like Frieren is telling us.
I get the feeling, based on what I've heard, people sort of think there's gonna be another season soon after this one.
The thing is gonna be
pretty close to caught up.
The thing is gonna be like season 2 part 1 and part 2. It's gonna be like
Maybe, I don't know.
maybe it
Because
is,
the first season was very long. It was 28 episodes.
yeah.
Almost 3 times longer than season 2 is gonna be.
Do you think they could like stop in the middle of the anime and release the second half another time? That's kind of what I want to say.
So like 10 episodes now, but we get another 10 later or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly, yes.
I think so. I think it's possible. I wouldn't even rule out more later in the year.
Yeah, no. I think, honestly, I didn't read the manga, but if we are already very late on the story, I guess that's how they're gonna do. They're gonna do a season who's like more slow paced and also like, oh, we did half now, we're gonna do the other half later because we want to delay it as much as possible. So the manga has enough content for them to like catch up.
Yeah.
They have like a leeway to the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have a question for you now, if you can think the top of your head. What was your favorite moment of the whole anime? I think I have mine.
My favorite moment of the anime.
Mine is gonna be basic.
That's so tough because like the whole anime is like
No. I fully agree.
it's just like it's like so consistent throughout. I've got to admit, as much as it's probably like the simplest part, I just really love the first stage of the
test.
The test, yeah.
I'm gonna say something. I think my favorite.
Oh,
part
actually,
is the second one.
My very favorite moment, which I was looking forward to for ages, was the moment where Frieren breaks through the barrier.
Oh, that is very awesome. Yeah,
it's kind of the moment, because you've got stuff like Zenze say, "Oh, this is how you tell me you're back, Frieren," that kind of thing. It's like this is the moment the magic world acknowledges.
it is hype and aura moment.
It's the moment the magic world acknowledges that Frieren is like insanely powerful and like probably, I don't know, the second most powerful mage in the world.
Mine is gonna be the most. I think mine is gonna be even more basic than yours.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the anime is when Frieren and Fern are fighting their own clones. Frieren clones, sorry. I think and I especially love the part that Frieren is like with no arms, the clone. Frieren clone is with like no arms, no nothing. And then boom! Fern gets like boom, knocked back to the wall. And she looks at the clone of Frieren. It's just like she did a spell without anything. And Fern goes like, wow, like, so this is like what is to know magic and stuff like this.
But
and then like, this
is so unlike you, Frieren. You're Skidad, I can't fuck what does it say? It says like you're all like open to attacks.
Yeah. But now it's very unlike you because you're completely open to attacks. And then Frieren goes and boom ends with the Frieren. Actually, I am lying, because my favorite part is after this, where she gets into another trap chest. Kawaii,
it feels so wrong for me to pick that moment, because there's so many, like, touching and, like, emotional moments that just, like,
I fully
really
agree.
gets me.
I think Frieren is a completely roller coaster of emotions. Obviously, what I'm saying right now is as I said, hype and aura moments, but there are multiple moments where we see like small side stories, and they really get to me. It's like, in a shonen anime, you're expected obviously to have scenes like this. For some reason, it really catches up on me. Like, I start crying. Sorry.
I think like a good part of it is like the musical composition by Evan Cole. It's like so good. The musical moments like accompany the emotional bits. It's just it feels so good.
I think everything in the anime is completely well made. I think that's why I'm saying, if someone said to me this is the best anime of all time, I wouldn't complain, because everything in it is so well done, like down to the last thing.
It's Madhouse anime.
It's
the new Death Note.
They know what they're doing.
It's funny because you're saying about how Frieren is number one. I'm like, what other anime would I even be comfortable with being number one?
I think Fullmetal.
No, I don't like it as much as you, but like,
I think Fullmetal as number one was a completely fair point. What I say, I don't agree. I am saying I don't agree on how the Fullmetal fans reacted to every anime surpassing them, and like bombarding with negative reviews. I think that's a wrong way to take anime. Obviously, I think Fullmetal is also one of the greatest animes of all time. And if someone said that's the best anime of all time, I also would have no complaints. I think it is a like absurd anime, just like Frieren is. But like, it's the two cakes thing. It's like, you could be like, oh, this cake is bigger than the other. I am the type of person who goes, yay, 2 cakes!
yeah.
I can enjoy Frieren, I can enjoy Fullmetal, and I can enjoy so many stuff. But if I had to choose one that is not one of those two, I will go basic again and say Steins Gate. If I had to choose one that is my personal favorite of all time, Girls Last Tour would be the first. But I know many people would enjoy, and I know I recommended to people Girls Last Tour, and they didn't enjoy as much as I did. I think it's an absurd anime as well, but people can't comprehend it. I am uncomprehended, you don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Frieren is just like, it's such good quality, but it also feels like, oh, I could recommend this to so many people.
Yeah. It's like,
and I'm just so happy. There's like not much I have to criticize about it. Like, there's lots of other animes where they're like good in many regards, but they have like things that annoy me a lot about them. But Frieren is one of like the few anime that feels like really close to perfect to me, honestly.
Yeah. So, as I'm saying, Girls Last Tour for me is perfect, but I know there are things in it which, to the person, like most of the people who will watch it, they would be like, I don't like this, I don't like that, stuff like this. Because I know that's like, people talk, I see like reviews of people talking about specific things in it, and I'm like, it's understandable to people to not enjoy those bits, while I think it's perfect. It's like personal taste, like everything. But I think Frieren is like such an anime that's like so perfect, but it's also like easily recommended to everyone, because anyone can enjoy it, I guess. Anyone can eat it.
Yeah.
So, do we have anything more to say about Frieren?
I'm running out of things to say to this. Actually, there are a couple, like, at least one more thing I want to say.
Okay, go for it.
I think the cast of characters is superb. Like, the fact that it starts with like a relatively small cast. Well, I say small cast. You've got like the
core.
You've got Frieren, Fern, and Stark, but you've also got like the old heroes, that kind of thing, and some like side characters. But then you get to the Magic Association level 1 test or whatever, and they just introduce like 15 new characters, and they're all like so they feel like real people.
They are unique.
But they're all like really fun and interesting. I just think the author's a genius.
I completely agree with you. I really like on how they don't like put like Frieren for like a super powerful, like even if they weren't, they don't make the other characters in the test like side characters or anything, like literally background characters. They make the characters.
Yes, they really feel like the main character of their own story.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I love so much.
It's very easy for you to feel a connection, even if it's like a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So like, I completely agree with people who go and say like, some characters that only appear in the test, even though it's like a very short amount of episode, and they say this is my favorite character. I'm like, that's completely valid. I think they are so well developed in those few episodes that like is a completely valid thing to say.
Yeah. Now we can end it.
So thanks everyone listening to this. This is like basically our pilot. We might do more, we might not. It will be different, maybe it will not. We will see how things go. I am very, very glad we are finally doing this, Millie. And we have so much...
This went a lot better than I was expecting.
I am gonna agree. Same. because I'm extremely anxious as well, nervous about doing this. But I'm very glad we could have a nice talk about this. And we're not big, but if you're listening to this and you have something that you want us to talk about, we will consider it.
Yes.
I wish we are.
If we do like keep doing regular episodes, maybe we should do like a Frieren update on season 2.
Absolutely. We should do in the end of the season.
Weekly reaction to each episode of Frieren.
I think we should do. Well, we will discuss this behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
I think it would be completely fun to do like a weekly update on what we are watching and stuff. Like we have to. And I know this is what one of the podcasts used to do as well. And I think that's a very nice idea. We have been doing nothing aside of watching Frieren and playing Minecraft. So, and we don't really have that much to say about Minecraft.
Yeah, we were watching a lot of anime.
Let's not talk about this.
We kept not finishing them.
We do have to finish. We have one episode left of Yuri Camp. The thing is, we didn't really pay attention to it, so we are gonna probably restart.
We kept talking over a lot of the anime we watched, and someone might have fallen asleep through 6 episodes of Yuri Camp, and it wasn't me.
I'm not gonna comment anything on that. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching this. Thank you, Millie, and I see you next time. Hopefully, watch Frieren and watch Girls Last Tour, watch Haruhi, and whatever. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.